The Lion King is based on Hamlet. Hamlet is a retelling of a 12th century Scandinavian legend. That legend was probably passed down by word of mouth before anyone wrote it down, and it was probably inspired by something even older. This is the story of every good story made. Everything creative is a remix of existing ideas that's seen differently and applied somewhere new. And the most inspired marketers don't sit around waiting for a sudden burst of creativity. They're actively borrowing from the world around them. The reason why it seems like they never run out of ideas is because they know where to find their inspiration. And in this video, we're building you a real system for finding marketing inspiration so that the next time a brief lands, you've already got somewhere to start. Let's start with Instagram, where most brands already are. Take the Explore page, for example. It's a live map of what's working right now, which formats are getting saves, which sounds are driving replays, which visual styles are making people stop. And if the Explore page is the map, Reels are where the real insight lives. Before you plan your next one, spend some time studying what's already performing, from brands you admire and competitors too. You're not there to copy, you're there to find the gap, the angle nobody's taking or talking about. Then there are two sources most people completely sleep on: repurposing and UGC. That blog post that performed well, that customer story sitting in your inbox. 15 seconds with the right sound underneath can reach an entirely new audience. And your customers, they're already making content about you. Repost it, remix it, let it inform what you make next. From there, move over to X, formerly Twitter. And here's what most marketers miss. They track what's trending, but trending just means a lot of people reacted. What you really want is the ratio. When a post has significantly more replies than likes or retweets, that's a signal. It means people feel strongly enough to respond, but can't agree on how. That's a contested topic. And contested topics make for high engagement content because your audience already has a stake in the answer. Uno understood this when it responded to a decade-old debate about stacking +2 cards. It took just one tweet to get more genuine engagement than most planned campaigns generate in a month. Why? Because they entered an already running conversation and brought for resolution. So spend 10 minutes looking for reply-heavy threads in your space, not just trending ones. That's where the real signal lives. Up next is YouTube, which has a research layer most marketers never use. The content is fine, but the real value is in the comments, and specifically in sorting by top comments, not newest. That's where the repeated frustrations surface, and that's where you see validated content briefs written by your exact audience for free. A high comment to view ratio on a video is a signal most people ignore. It means the topic hit a nerve strong enough to make people stop and type something. That's the kind of nerve you want your next campaign to hit. Now, social media is just one layer. Some of the sharpest inspiration lives off-platform. Start with Google Trends, but don't stop at the Trending Topics page. Scroll down to the Commonly Searched Queries section and filter by breakout. Those are searches growing over 5,000%. Topics gaining momentum before most people have noticed them. That's what you want to be. For ad inspiration, both Meta and LinkedIn have open ad libraries. No login, no cost. But the move isn't to look at what's there. It's to filter by active ads and check how long they've been running. An ad that's been live for 4 months is an ad that's converting. That's your creative benchmark, not the flashiest ad, the one that kept working. Industry newsletters and platforms like Really Good Emails are worth a dedicated folder in your browser. Look at subject lines specifically. A subject line that made you open an email solved the exact problem your hook needs to solve. And Slack communities like Superpath and Online Geniuses are genuinely underused research tools. Search the community archive for words like flopped or didn't work. Failures are often more educational than wins, and they're shared there more candidly than anywhere else. So, you've got the raw material. The problem is what usually happens next. The ideas sit in a voice memo, and the reference posts live in a Slack thread nobody's gone back to. A survey found that only 11% of people use AI for brainstorming and ideation, which means teams are still trying to move creative work forward by scattering across tools that don't talk to each other. That gap between finding an idea and actually doing something with it is exactly what platforms like ClickUp fill, the world's first converged AI workspace. So finding great ideas is a skill you can actually build, and now you've got the places to look and the specific moves to make inside each one. The system's there.
All that's left is to use it. And if you want to bring all of it into one place, ClickUp is worth a shot. Sign up to ClickUp.com for free and see what your next campaign looks like.